And hello everyone from all platforms. We are back and we are playing some Pokemon Pokopia today. Hope everyone is doing well. I think stream elements might be dying. That's probably okay. We probably don't need to worry about that, right? We don't need to worry about that. Ah. We're going to play what we can on this, and again, just kind of hope that we're awake and alive. We are building a forge, which I have a plan for it. I don't know if my plan is going to work the way that I want it to, but we're gonna see if we can make it work the way that I want it to. But what that entails is me removing the top of a mountain over there. Hey, visit a dream island. Complete. Perfection. We got this. And we will have fun. So our plan tonight is to gather things from the top of the mountain here so that we can go back to Pallet Town and build ourselves a nice little forge. Hot Spring Sprout. Hello, Heather. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate you. We got several buildings to go in. Hey. And for the 4 lightning bolts, that means that we are complete. We have everything we need. I'm going to take these statues, though, because these statues come at a premium. We might as well take their pedestals, too. And maybe these here plants. You know, you can always use more plants. And the rest of it can stay. I don't care. We're going to do our normal check for things underground now, and then we'll go to the top of the mountain and start strip mine. But how are things going for you today, Heather? Hope you've had a nice, relaxing Saturday. Nope, that one was a bust. Let's hope the other one does better. Lots of gold and iron in here. We love it. You were sick this morning. Spent the whole day. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Copy of Pallet Town theme. I'd like to get the rest of the CDs. Just not because I'm actually going to use them, but just so I know that I can stop looking at those. We've got enough CDs that it doesn't matter anymore. My day was good. We, this morning we went out, we picked up the book ukulele for my wife. Unfortunately, she came along, so we kind of were forced to show her what we got. So I'll have to come up with other gifts later. I'm taking these molten rocks with me. I'm sure they'll do just fine in my inventory. Use Magnemite to remove all the ore blocks in whole pieces so you can use them to decorate your caves. My wife did the same thing. It's a very good idea. It's a great idea. Alright, let's suck these up. So again, we're not going to need all of what we're going to gather here, but I want to gather as much as I can. You got Entei earlier today. Congratulations, Josh. That is great. Entei, which can be gathered from this very island. Right, don't let me do that. I don't... It was the weirdest thing. Like, it took me 4 days to get all 3 of the beasts. Like, from me getting the first one, it just took me, like, no time at all. Freaking bizarre. But again, today's build is going to be a forge. We're going to be replacing some ground in the area. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun. Hello, Ari. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you have a good stream later. I wasn't looking down. I'm sorry, Ari. You have 2 of them. Lost one somewhere. Oh no! Oh no! I was so paranoid that I had to make sure there was a house for them when I got them. I was just so paranoid about it all. I think that worked out for me, though, in the long run. There we go. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Not falling off the edge is, like, the only goal here. Okay, then we do this so we don't lose anything. Got lots of black rock, lots of ash, lots of iron ore. Some of these nice glowing stones. It's so good. So good to get all of these. Oh, there's some gold. This is also just a nice opportunity to refill my gold. I used a little bit of it when we did stuff at the hotel, which before we get building the forge, we are going to go ahead and get we're going to check the hotel for any new Pokemon. Need to do this. You have no ore or ingots. Yeah. And doing it this way is just very useful. Almost there we go. Getting it, getting it, getting it. Oh. There's a Pokeball down there. Should probably grab that. Who knows what kind of useful item it might be. Or probably won't be. I'm carrying too much stuff. No! Hang on, hang on. I got a solution, probably. CD player. What else do we got that we can get rid of? My goodness, so much stuff just everywhere. This is a good sign, though. This means that I've got a lot of things. Pardon me, we're just making like a little... There we go. You know, anything else that we can dump? Good enough for me. Hopefully we've got enough space now for all of this, and then we'll go back to Pallet Town and get started on what we're doing. I should do that, Heather. I really should. But, like, my brain says no to that. Luckily, I already have that pallet town, so I'm not worried about the rest of that. Head on back. Off we go. Ooh, burps. Purple bushes are here. Yes. If I cared about them more. But I'm planning on heading back to the island now that we've got this. Oh, there you are. You're coming with me? I don't really care where you live. In fact, I'm gonna just make you move in over here. Because I don't care where you live. You're just gonna be here, but you're here. So I just want to make sure we have a set space for you. You're gonna move in with Golbat over here. Please. If and you don't mind, friendo. Want to move in? It's okay, you can move here. This very weird looking house compared to all of the others. Now we go back to the pallet town. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for all the likes over on TikTok, by the way. I appreciate that. But we're traveling, so go ahead and grab yourself your beverage, hydrate. Check your posture, and just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because you are, of course, what matters for all of this. Then we're going to come check for Pokemon that may or may not have spawned around here. There's a couple that could have spawned over here directly. Pikachu's sleeping on a bench. I guess good for them. And then what we can do is we can just float up. Hey, you want to have a look? Oh, yep, we got Pokemon in here, so we're gonna go up the normal way. Hey, what you got, Mimikyu? Nothing that I care about. Cool, see ya. Oh my goodness, we have Pokemon that have spawned. That is what we want to see. Blissey! What a lovely place this is! A perfect spot to gather everyone for a nice rest. It's just so peaceful. Why, look at this. Hello there, you. Are you okay? You're not tired, are you? No, you look just full of beans. You know what? I think I might just start living here. Come see me anytime. Blissey, the happiness Pokemon. It lays eggs that are... the eggs it lays are filled with happiness. Eating even one bite will bring a smile to anyone. And your trade and litter. What do you litter? You know what? Second thought, don't want to know. Tangle in that one. We don't have... who's going to be... I don't know who's going to be in that one. That's okay. Technically, it doesn't have to be anyone. Golden Go! What's the objective of this game? To build environments to get humans to move back in. That is the goal of it. She does give off a motherly vibe, though. Also, hello, Eli. It's good to see you. I'm all hard and tough, but you're all soft and squishy. It's kind of neat that we're so different. Oh, sorry, we're so different like that. I hope we can be friends. My body's real shiny, you know? So I might be kind of dazzling to look at. It would be super cool if you could just ignore that. You want to get a Switch 2 and you want to play this game? Well, something you can do if you want to know if you like this game or not, there is the previous game made by the team that made this one is Dragon Quest Builders 2. There is a free demo for it on the Switch shop if you have a Switch 1. And you can play that just to see if you like it or not. But yes, most people who play this game know that they're going to like it already. That's the way this goes. Goldango or Goldango. I'm not sure which one. I kind of like Goldango. Let's go with that for now. The coin entity Pokemon. Its body seems to be made up of 1,000 coins. This body gets along well with others and is quick to make friends with anybody. Collect. Details, please. Ooh, I can trade things to you. Nice. Okay, so I don't have to go see the other guy. We're all good right here. We're all good. And then more upstairs? Or did they despawn as I came up? Because that does happen, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing in that room. Basically, the world is surrounded with it starts out with just you and Professor Tangrowth. And then from there, more Pokemon will spawn in as you create habitats for them. Yeah, you play as Ditto. This is Ditto. Look at that Ditto face. And you can transform, like partially transform or fully transform. Typhlosion, my boy! My sweet boy! Oh, nice looking place we got here. I can dig it. Huh? Oh, hey, bud, what's up? Need something from me? Really, the pop art stuff? You know what? I'm not going to question it. Say, what? You made this home? Wow, that's real cool. Hope we can be friends. Gotta warn you, though, I blast out heat shimmers when I get excited. Like I did a second ago. Watch out for that. Yeah, yesterday we filled the hotel with a bunch of environments. Typhlosion, the volcano Pokemon. It has a secret devastating move. It rubs its blazing fur to cause huge explosions. And it's burn and trade. Anyway, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna ask you if you want to move in here. Oops. Now this is Typhlosion's house. We got no one for this room, which is fine for now. This room has 2 additional ones that can spawn something. And we're just gonna take a couple little peeks. Hello, Painover. Yeah, looks like we're cleared. We're clear. We can go start working on the forge now. I just wanted to make sure I checked all of the potential locations where we could have had Pokemon spawn. Hi, Pikachu. Have a good day. This is my pallet town, yes. That was the hotel that I had been working on for seemingly ever. And just make sure one more time. We got no one there. We got no one at the back one. Yeah, oh, you probably have more wood for me. If only there was something I could place somewhere. Maybe in one of these buildings. Hey, yeah, open that door for me. We're gonna put some books on the desk here. There we go. Now I can get it. That's what we're here for. We're here to grab things and go. Grab and go. And we got ourselves a decent amount of things we need to do. Oh, right. I need to add on bridges. Because we kind of want to put bridges in this area to go from island to island. At least I feel like that would be nice to do. Clean out stuff from my backpack. Bah, why would I want to do such a silly thing? Things we need. Let's do this real quick, and we can. Thinking of things that might be useful over here. Man, yeah, there's some stuff I don't need to be holding on to. Let's throw some of those over there. Now we can start replacing. We're going to pick up these flowers. Now we made room for them. We're just living dangerously, though, Heather. Living dangerous. You're definitely going to get this game. I highly suggest it. I think it is a wonderful game just in general. Okay, we're just gonna do this so we can bust it. There we go. Rusty things can be busted into iron ore. And now we can do our replacement. So this little guy right here, you don't get until the very end of the game. He makes building so much easier, though. Like a ridiculous amount easier. Ah, you're carrying too much. Yeah, I know I'm going to be running into you're carrying too much a lot here. Reminds you so much of Animal Crossing but Pokemon. It really is in that vein. Alright, Heather, you win. I'm going to go put some stuff in the refrigerator. Eli, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Forest. We're happy to have you here. You are now one of my precious sprouts. And, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be carrying that many tomatoes. There we go. Put a couple of things in the fridge there. The following means more than just about anything else you can do, so yes, thank you so much for that. Oh, we're going to run out of this. This rock is going to go quick. But, like, this volcano doesn't exist. I built it all myself. I do big builds. Oh, out of PP. Eat some bread. But just like in the Pokemon games, everything runs off of PP for your move set as a Ditto. Hang on. Just want to get these here real quick. There we go. PP, power points. That is... everything in the Pokemon games is all about PP. You're always using PP to get these things, yep. It's just a funny sounding word to English people. To the English-speaking world. Alright, now we can start doing this. The number of times I said, oh, I need to get my PP up. And then just chat saying, what? What? Surely I misheard that. Oh, what do I do? I can just... there we go. Fine, let's go ahead and get you. You are Mysterious Slate. Gee, just what I always wanted. We'll see things here like I made a hot spring. I made an island in the sky because there is no gravity. It's just, you can do so many different creative things in this game. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think... Right. Spotted Cliff Rock. Right. You love this game already? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Alright, we're actually gonna go and put stuff away. We're gonna go put away the stuff that I'm not gonna use for this build. Heather, you win. You win. That's okay. 1,800 likes on TikTok, though. Do I play any other Switch 2 games? Yeah, I do have. I have played quite a bit of Pokemon ZA, Mario Kart. I've done Kirby Racing. I don't like Kirby Racing as much. Actually, let's check real quick. 'Cause I don't. Is that all I got for Switch 2? I got the Switch 2 version of Age of Imprisonment. But I think that's all I got for Switch 2 at the moment. Otherwise, I just play a bunch of Switch 1 games. Also, let's double check our hours in this. 210 or more hours in Pokopia. Fantastic. So what we need, let's go ahead and put away, because we probably have some space in here. Nope, no space. Nope, not you. You. Yeah, we got space in here, though. We don't need you guys. We don't need those natural rocks. But limestone is useful for building. So limestone goes in here. The reason you ask is because you want to know what the good games are. No, I get that. Like, I had a lot of fun with Pokemon ZA. And like what games are good to me may not be good to you either. Like I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. I have been for I think ever. So playing Dynasty Warriors style games like Hyrule Warriors has been pretty big to me. But a lot of people just flat out don't like those games, and I understand why. They can be very repetitive. Like, a lot of people are absolutely loving Tomodachi Life, but that's just not a game for me. That's not a game that I'm down for. At least right now. Yeah. Like Heather said, Tomodachi Life just came out. Lots of people are streaming it. Lots of people are loving it. Even some people in some of the Discords that I frequent who were kind of iffy on it at first have really turned around their opinions on it. So who knows? It might be something for a someday kind of deal. We are going to... I go through so much bread when I do this. We got stacks and stacks of this black rock, specifically for this. You can do it. There you go. There you go, buddy. We are going to replace all the way down as well. But this is going to be the platform for the forge itself. And we might have to make a couple of trips back to the Dream Island. JC, yes, this is my pallet town. This is my pallet town that I have spent a lot of time in and around, just kind of building what I want to. We also take community suggestions on things to build. And I promise that Discord is coming. I promise. Like, that's the main island over there, the first one. This is the... Oh, hey! I haven't seen you in forever. Anyway. We want to change the orientation, and let's, for simplicity's sake, because we need to start filling this in. Ooh, right, the corners. You gotta think about the corners. I should have enough black rock for all of this. Should being the keyword. And I know I could do this a little bit differently, but we're just not. There we go. This works well. Yes, Sarah Ledge, what can I do for you? Like in my pallet town, this volcano didn't exist beforehand, but now it does. Oh yeah, what do you want to give me? Food, please? Nope, seeds. Wheat seeds. Cool. Seriously, my guy. I appreciate you coming out to where the forge is going to be, because, like, fire's going to be useful, but come on. You replace mode with barren soil and keep spamming it, Really? That actually makes a lot of sense. Good to know. Thanks for the tip. It's a very good tip. What do we... That works. But Blackrock doesn't work? What? What? When I go into replace mode... I am so confused. I am very confused. What is going on? No, I got half of, I got half a thing kind of there already. I can do that. Like, I'm gonna do that so I don't have to do more replacing down over here. It's like the replace broke. Okay, there we go. That was just weird. I don't understand what just happened. Like, really weird. Really, really weird there. I mean, I know that bugs do exist in the game. I'm not trying to pretend like this is a perfect game by any means. But, like, that was... like, especially weird. Alright, more food. Thank goodness I got all this bread. What the heck? Okay, but why though? Oh, you did not just... Oh! Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. I don't understand why it did that, but we got it. Really weird stuff going on. In like an okay way, like. But still, it still makes you think. Ooh, I've never picked up bumpy beach sand before. Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? We got... Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to go back for more. Hello, Jacob! Why can't I put my real face on? This has a little bit to do with other things we're doing. Also, hello, Mash Bernadette. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream for the first time. I'm Elfton. You can call me Elf. I'm a storyteller, a keeper of names. I used to do IRL stuff though, Jacob. And just I've got a new opportunity that put this beautiful mug up here that you're currently seeing, and it's just kind of, you know, what we're going with. Alright, keep on going, replacing. We are absolutely gonna run out of this stuff soon though. Definitely gonna run out of it soon. Well, actually, we got a few stacks remaining. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. That's what we're getting to here. It's gonna be cutting it close. There we go. Alright, that's looking good to me. We are going to be moving, I think, to our actual forge build at this point. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's just fill that all the way in that way. And you can be replaced. Just take one more quick peek, just to make sure I'm not missing anything, and we're all looking good. I will cut down all of these various vines and things, and it'll be what it is. Hello, Via. Hello, hello, hello. Just here a little bit. I gotta go get dinner, but want to say hi? Well, it's so good to see you, Via. So good to see you. 3,000 likes on TikTok. You guys are amazing. Did I got all those. Yeah, I got all those. So, we're essentially good to go on these. There we go. That's the way. I need to remember that I can do that. No. There you go. Hold Y. And fall down, apparently. Oh, dang it. I see it, so I must correct it. Oh, we got more over here, too. We got corners everywhere. There we go. Corners everywhere. No. If I know they're there, other people will know they're there. If I know they're there, other people will know. A lot of them we got taken care of, but others not so much. Another peek around here. Yep. It's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. Here we go. Okay, we're looking all right. Looking all right. Yeah, I know. More food. Always with the bread. Always eat more bread. Bread is your friend. I wasn't sure if that would hit all of that or not, and apparently the answer was no. I thought I looked at them all, and I didn't. I didn't look at them all. Why did I not look at them all? Oh, my phone, why are you not charging properly? Well, please. Okay. Now you charge? Now you charge phone? Okay. I have to do the Irium stream from my phone. Can't wait to get your Switch too. It's a good platform. My wife and I both have them, and we absolutely love them. Arguably, she is better than me at building. I say arguably because it's my opinion, not hers. Almost there. I think that's looking good, so now we can go ahead and get the things for building a forge. Hubby's thinking about getting for a birthday present. Not a bad choice. And it's better to get them sooner rather than later, because the price is going to go up pretty quickly here. Which is unfortunate. My yellow paint. Pokemon with the crush ability can get you paint from berries. It's very nice. Alright, put it in my paint storage. It was right there, and I did the whole thing. Of course I did. You stay at home 24/7 because you take care of your baby? Well, that's very nice. And you know, it would be good to get something else to help to occupy your time. We have a small one ourselves. She is 6 years old now. So I get you. I get you. It's a big thing. big responsibility, but having a little something extra to do, not the worst idea. Let's see here. This stone goes over here. There we go. Your daughter's about to be 6 months. Very cute, and you know, having a little daughter is great. Ours is she's at that very defiant age, like they are going to be. And we are very happy with her. She's very well behaved, and yeah, she's really cute. I bet she is. I bet she is. All right, pizza was new. The dining cabinet is new, and that's it, new there. And over here we got something new. Looking for a small red dot. There it is. Really, I haven't put over... Okay, I haven't moused over the iron enclosure yet. Neat. You love babies? She just has her mood swings. Yeah. Alright. Mine gave me tinnitus. Because she had such strong lungs. 4,100 likes. Thank you guys so much. Again, those are very, very meaningful. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we need to start thinking about how we are building these. So let's first build a couple more of the metallic smelting furnaces. Radiza side sneaks out. Yeah, that'll happen. That definitely will happen. For stairs... Let's see here, I don't need the metal ones on here. I think stone steps will do us for getting down to the forge area. So let's just take all that I have built currently, and we can make adjustments if needed. Do I know when the prices will go up? I want to say they said, like... Oh, I can... You know what? Google's free. Give me a second. September 1st. September 1st. Had your son first and he was so easy and your girl keeps you on your toes? Yeah. So you got through the summer. But once that happens, it'll go up $50. So you have a little bit of time. Yeah, no problem. I know some people have issues doing that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't particularly care. There we go. Put a trash can back over there. We're gonna set up our forges, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of look at it and determine what is going to work best for how it looks. We got the black rock. I want to have a small pool of lava in a couple of places. Your two boys are easy until your girl was born. Overall, she's a good baby. That's nice. That's good. All right, let's come down here. Let's start placing these. So, like, we can place one here. We'll throw one back here. I think one goes well into the corner over here. And why don't we put another one right next to this guy? That way we can have them all kind of the same side, so it's going to be very easy to check them all. Can watch over their baby sister and keep her safe. Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay, so I'm thinking... Like, we just fill in the existing spots here. So we make it look like it had to be put in like this. Like they had to do it like this. Because, like, they couldn't cut through the rock, so why should anything else exist here? So we're gonna need... I think we'd make just kind of a pool here, like just a 3-wide something. We can choose a kind of brick or something, and we can move some lava into it. Ooh, better yet, can we... This might be a little tricky. This might be a little tricky. I shouldn't have put away all the black rock yet. Let's go get some black rock. We'll figure out what looks good. I think, honestly, maybe like this cobblestone will look good here. We'll figure it out. Your oldest is turning 6, and he's with your father right now. Or his father, sorry. Yeah. That is cute, though. We love it. We love it. And for right now, we've decided on single for the moment, for our own mental health, and for the way the world is. So things will likely change at some point in the future, but not right now. Not right away. Alright, let's take both those back out. Let's take a look at what we got for manufactured. Ooh. That actually might be really cool. Hang on, let me see here. Pattern age stonewall kinda slaps for this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we like it. Then I'm honestly thinking of walkway. We can do the wooden enclosure with the bridge planks, and we can create just a roof over the forges with little sections open just for the exhaust to come out. Your second is 4, and he's with his grandparents. But when he comes, he comes over and visits. Oh, nice. Very nice. We want... what do we got for tables? Iron rack sounds good. I haven't utilized iron racks. I think that could be good. Let's build another iron rack. So we have 2 of them to put up in the quote-unquote forge area. For outdoor, we want... Let's build a couple of excavation tools, because those will kind of work. Just figuring something out. Well, I hope you can get that going. Hope you can get them together. Striped soil. Do I have some striped soil? It has been a while, Sarah. Welcome. Just gotta get a bigger house. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Striped soil. Oh, perfect, too. I want to make a couple of these. Make a couple of these should be good. When we go outdoor, we build 2 of the wheelbarrows. Those are nice and easy to make. And then we'll do construction supplies, having those kind of out and about. We should have also a water basin. There's the water basin, we can use that as kind of a quench. Will probably work well. Wait, I got... Hang on, I got crates. I got crates of all kinds. But not in this one, it's in the other one. I thought it was in the other one, but that one was closer. Oh my goodness. things. I'm struck. There we go. Brain wasn't braining there for a second. Take a couple of worn and a good crate. Oh, we had a construction supply already built. That's fine. We can take another metal drum, though. Garbage pail. Sure, we can put a bell with it. Why not have a bell? And we'll see how this goes. A lot of places are high right now. It's a pain. Like, if we didn't buy a house when we did, we would not currently have a house. Like, we found one at a good location, had an unfinished basement, which really dropped the price of it. Plus, let me finish my own basement, which was an enjoyable thing. We like it. Why does it have this again? Why did it happen? Hang on, I found a thing I need to fix again. There we go. And of course, there's one, there's going to be two. And I remembered this one. There we go. I'm just going to continue seeing these literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. You're living with a roommate, so your living situation's... Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I hope everything can work out for you, though, because getting everyone together in the same area is gonna be so... It's gonna be so nice. Here, we just kind of need to control where things flow. So what we're making here is just a little channel for lava to be in. I think this will work. To be safe, though, let's go ahead and do that. So it just kind of stair-steps its way down. And we can go grab some lava from over here. Good. And then we pray and go. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Oh, it worked perfectly. Okay, that was just heat coming off of it. Okay, okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I think for sanity's sake, I'm going to go ahead and throw that right there. I know it's not going to do anything, but it's good. Hello, Anos. Flow with a boat. That's the way. Alright. That was bugging you too. Yeah, like I looked at... I mean, we're still in the early parts of this, so it's what it is. Let's go ahead now. We can... We're gonna do more replacement on these. Just so we can have a good spot for it to... Grr. There we go. Can't wait to play. Waiting till August, your birthday. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. Everything's really high right now. I feel like everyone feels that. Whoops. Don't mind me. Just gonna refill that. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make kind of a little ramshackle honestly, 2 high is kind of working for me. Except for these ones, which can be... Nope. There we go. Kind of like this. All right, let's see how... We're going to see how this all looks when we're said and done. We're going to have it like so. We actually don't need this one like I thought we would, so we can go ahead and have that gone and be okay, I think. Yeah, Heather, thank you so much for the corn. This is a forge, is what we're building here today. That is the plan of the night. So we have different things here. We'll have some racks. We've got a nice little, I think a little lava pool coming down into it works well. Yeah, so what I do is I take suggestions on things to build, or in some cases I do come up with them myself. This is an example of one I came up with myself, but I will come in and build various large builds. Because I think it would be fun to do so. Just get this. But just like, we're thinking about, hey, we need to make sure we're mitigating the heat from the smokestacks there, so we have those open. Lightning bolts and corn are your favorite. You found yourself a good old-fashioned Nebraska boy. I know, lifting that up, so corn good. But now I'm thinking about it. Let's suspend the disbelief a little bit. Looking at the holes, I don't like it. We're suspending the disbelief on this. But if you have any ideas of things you might like to see built, you can. You can just tell me, and I can put it on a wheel to build at a later time. When we're done building this, we'll go ahead and spin our wheel again and choose what we're going to build for the next time. Oop! That's a hazard right there. There we go. Protected. And they can breathe through the cracks on the boards. Exactly. It's just, I was thinking of, like, if I could do it with just, like, a single one, I think that would have been okay, but that's just not... That's not where we're at right now. That's not where it's at. And that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be as realistic as we maybe want it to be. We're going to go ahead and start throwing down some of our big things, so we're going to have a couple of iron racks out. Not everything needs to be covered. Our quenching tank is going to be over here. So you'll take it from the forge, you'll bring it over to our quench tank, which we need to fill with water. That's not water. There we go. Throw some construction tools out and about here and there. A couple of wheelbarrows. Wait. There we go. We're gonna put a wheelbarrow down. We might as well make it make sense. We need to do some decoration up here at some point, too. Well, good night, Eli. Thank you so much for stopping by. We definitely appreciate you, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful night. Really hope so. Alright. Now we need to put out our bell. And I think what better place for our bell than just right there. If there's an issue, you come run to the bell and bam. Wait. There we go. Get it hanging up a little bit. Get it hanging up there. That's the spirit. That's what we want to see. Alright, what else do we got? We've got... we have some tools out and about. I want to... yeah, throw some up there. Throw some against that table there. Trash out here for someone to come pick up. I don't know who. Are there other things that we can... So honestly, there's not a lot to this build. New Pokemon? Not yet. Not yet, Heather. That was just someone admiring our work in the hot spring. We come over here. It's Cramorant. Cramorant thinks it looks nice in the hot spring. It was close, though. Unless I, like, missed yellow somewhere, but I don't think I missed yellow. Yeah. But you know what we can do? We can go check the hotel again. You never know when something else might spawn. A couple of them are rain dependent, and I don't feel like making it rain. So we'll do what we can. But for the most part, it's, you know, we'll be fine. It's okay. No need to worry. We can check over here though real quick. What up, Typhlosion? God, Typhlosion looks so cool. I really like me a Typhlosion. Let's preemptively eat more bread. As we... oh, yep, we got a new Pokemon. We got some new Pokemon. We got 2 new Pokemon. Alright, who do we have here? We got Decidueye! Another super cool Pokemon. Yes, can I help you with something? You can't fool me, you know. I've already seen through your ruse, you despicable human who's out to get me! Wait, your Pokemon? In that case, I see. Seeing as you've been so honest, I guess you're not so despicable after all. Maybe we can be friends. We love it. We absolutely love it. Decidueye, the arrow quill Pokemon. It's cunning. It cunningly conceals arrow quills in its wings. It launches these quills with such precision that they can pierce a pebble at over 100 yards. Neat. Oh, please. Why are you on the roof? Why are you on the roof? Oh, I'm sorry. Making myself presentable for guests. Just working on finishing touches. Almost finished. Ta-da! There. All nice and clean. Like, seriously. Anyway, so Cinccino, the Scarf Pokemon. Its body secretes oil that this Pokemon spreads over its nest as a coating to protect it from dust. Cinccino won't tolerate even a speck on the stuff. Of the stuff. Oh, but you recycle, that's nice. Seriously, though. The roof? The roof? That's just silly. We like it. We like it. I did make those buildings, Starlight. Or Starlight Academy. Alchemy, sorry. I've made every building in this place. With the exception of, like, some of the pre-builts. Like, obviously you can't do the kit stuff. And, like, these two are the only... That house and this house are the only ones that I had kit built. And that's because I needed something quick for things to be done. Otherwise, everything else I've done myself. That hotel was a nightmare that I did myself. We like it, though. He's fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Starlight Academy. Alchemy. Jeez, I can't read today. Starlight Alchemy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. Happy you're here. Now one of my precious sprouts, and maybe one day the forest will let you leave. And just as an introduction, for those who do not know me, I'm Elfington. You can call me Elf. I'm a storyteller, and I am the keeper of names. And I tell stories based on the names I keep. I am a lore-based VTuber. But I do like to play games like Pokemon Pokopia and other story-based games, too. We need stepping stones. I want to grab... questions. I do have some more. Good, good, good. We'll grab those two, because we can. Nothing electric. Not going to do anything electric. Some torches will be good. Some torches will be good. What we're going to do is we're going to try and enhance a little bit the area above the forge. Because we got done with the build itself kind of quickly. Hello, Cree. Welcome back. So happy to see you. Hope you are doing well. We've pretty much finished the forge portion of the forge build. I guess there's some other stuff we could do, though. In fact, this is definitely a hazard. We should probably do something about this hazard. Whoops, that's not what I meant to. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Let's get you up there. Get you placed here. There we go. Now we're not going to fall off the edge. Everything is nice and protected. It's not. It's not. Just cleaned almost all your house. Whew. I've been good. I'm still feeling a little under, but I think I'm doing too much. Is a bit of my problem. The fence is floating in the air. You're correct. Is that on purpose? Who knows? How many of these do I have left? Perfect. So this, I feel like, we were just kind of a little smattering of a walkway that goes from here to down to the forge. You know what? Just to prevent people from going crazy, we can go ahead and fix it. We can fix it. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. But yeah, Kree, this is our little forge that we built. We got a bell to say, ding, 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 ding. Things are done. We have a little lava pool, which is a nice source of heat down here. We got several tables for which to be doing our work on. We've got 4 forges that we can use to build things. Which, hey, thank goodness we got ourselves a bunch of ore today, right? the best thing is we have fire Pokemon that are nearby, so they'll just do it. Did I play Minecraft? So I have played Minecraft before. I was playing Minecraft actually a little bit earlier this year. Typically though, I just look at designs, or I look at a thing that I want to build and say, well, are we going to do it XYZ way? And we kind of figure things out from there. The way I've been doing it recently though is if you guys have any ideas for things you want to see me build, I will put it on a wheel of builds, and when we do one of our Pokopia streams, I spin that wheel, and that is what we are doing. Regardless if I know how I'm doing... I hit something. No. I'm messing it up. I'm screwing it all up. Hang on. We got this. Where did you go? Wait. Oh, right. We can put you back here now, though. Let's sort so I don't get lost. There we go. It's water basin. Fill water basin with water so they can have a little quench tank here. And then tools here. There we go. So yeah, I take the idea from my idea wheel. Also, you're backwards. Let's get you fixed. There we go. And we just build it. So things like the forge were on there. That is one I put on myself, but is one that I wanted to get done because I was tired of having the forges out in kind of my communal area. So I built this entire volcano on my own. This is not something that's natural to Pallet Town. And just to... Every once in a while, I'll give you a sneak peek of what this actually is. We're going to go inside the volcano real quick. Ta-da! It's just a hollow thing. It's just hollow. There's nothing of note in here. This just is what it is. But I built it up so I could put the Ultra Fire on top of the volcano, and I have lava spilling out all over the place. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of these items put out, though. So we have more of these. We can just put these out, and they'll get lit on their own, thanks to him. So here, do we have space? One of these down here. No. I think we'll go ahead and just go with standard torches. Put kind of a torch on each side. Going up there. Now we can throw a couple more. Oh, if we only got the two, we can just throw them up here so they're kind of side by side. But frame and give you an idea that there is something down here. I think that works out well for us. The other things... Wall torches. Again, these aren't going to be doing anything. Actually, I don't even need the wall torches. I think this place will have enough light on its own with the lava pool. I think that'll be good. We checked earlier today, and I am done with the main story. But we're over 210 hours in the game, which, honestly, I've slowed down a lot recently on it. I've only been playing it to get my daily stamps and then to do these builds, so I don't burn myself out terribly on it. Mostly, if I'm playing a game on my own time, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Taking this as a reminder, make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you hydrate yourself. And you're checking your posture, making sure you take care of yourself as well, because that's more important than watching a guy play some silly games. Okay, so we got those out. Honestly, we don't need a lot more for this. We might like do some other just little decorations here and there for it, but I feel like we're kind of good for the area. But the this has been my idea for a while, having just kind of the dueling armor stands here for Cerro Ledge and Armorage. But I think that this a viewer kind of pushed me to do it one day, just because I got done with something pretty early and was feeling like I could do it, so I did. We can go ahead and do our island tour now, I think. So you've seen our volcano, you've seen our forge, so let's head over to our hot spring. Hot spring I built over here because we have the volcanic activity, of course. But with a hot spring, of course, I modeled this after a Japanese-style hot spring. Like the ones you would find in Hakone. Here you've got a place, like, nothing I saw looked exactly like this, but, like, the generalized idea was quite good. But you come on in here, you pay, you go to one side, you get yourself nude, because that's what you do. You can't go into a hot spring wearing clothes. You get nude, cover your shame with a towel. Then you come over here, where you get yourself clean, and then look at your shame in the full-length mirror. Because everyone likes to look at themselves naked in a mirror. After that, you come back here and get yourself nice. Vaporeon slowly cooking themselves, that's okay. But you get yourself nice and relaxed inside of a hot spring. Very, very nice. Very good. Thank you. Our next stop here is inspired by a rainforest walk. This is one that was a viewer suggestion, and I evolved it. It was initially a... the request was a nature center. I changed it into this rainforest walk that I took in... how do I play like... or how do you play like this? Or like build? You know... Boredom. Boredom, time, inspiration. Really, there's no wrong way to play this game. And if you're happy with the way that you play it, then that's plenty good. And by all means, take inspiration. Like, I'm not even half as good a builder as my wife. She is fantastic, she just doesn't stream it. And I do. Anyway, so this is inspired by a nature walk that we took when outside of Brisbane in Australia. They had a raised platform that you walked on, so you didn't actually stomp on the rainforest floor there. So you just come around, take a look at all the nice trees that are everywhere. We have a little campground that I built in here too. We have some of the, we got the tent from the Sableye event as well. And we built a tent with the actual tent roofing. Looks very nice. Should visit her island on stream if she's ever playing at that time, or wants to. Most of the time she's just doing what she do. But yeah, we can probably look at doing that. I can probably suggest it for her. But that is our rainforest walk. You kind of go around and do all that. Someone suggested a big red barn, so I built a big red barn. This is essentially the big red barn here is for the mine that's below it. So we have it filled with lots of stuff that will be useful for the mine, as well as a place for rest. Got some food for taking down there. I am eventually going to move Sableye over in here. I think that will be good, but I have to go grab him and bring him over. But of course we did the big white doors, the big white pillars on the side. And then because this is for the mine itself, I built down into the mine. We have a nice little stair step down in here, and I need to do stuff in the mine, but that's just, you know, that's what we do. We got what we got. Next over here, we have a building that is inspired by the Karakara Outpost from Breath of the Wild. The Oasis area had 3 different shops on it, so I built 3 miniature little shops, because they're essentially just tarped boxes in the game. So we've got those down there, which sometimes they give me information on Pokemon and some habitats, but not this time. Nope. Oh, I thought of something else. I do have some things to add to the forge area still. I just thought about it. We'll get to that though. But this is an inn as inspired by it. You come in, you have your counter, you have a little sitting area, and then it's kind of hostel-like for the bedding in that little inn. So I went ahead and did the same thing here. Next up, we're going to make a stop where all the EVs live. I call it EV Acres. It is a gated community because, of course, they're going to live in a gated community. They all live in Pokeball houses. And they all have their individual habitat out front. So let's just kind of look at it from the front here. But it's just a nice, organized, gated community. And we have all the EVs in here now. Starting with Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Eevee, Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon outside of his house, snacking on Flareon's pizza, and then we have Vaporeon's house over here. And speaking of Vaporeon, must be going home. This is just a little garden I built initially. I'm probably going to tear it down eventually, but it was nice. I liked it. And then, of course, we have my house. It still needs some work. I ran out of time on the build, so I haven't done a whole lot with it. I try and keep my builds to one stream when possible. Some of them haven't been. See The Hotel. But I was very ambitious with The Hotel, and that was my own fault. We got ourselves a nice little sitting area. We got floor-to-ceiling windows in the sitting room. Back here is where the magic happens, or at least that's what Ditto's partner always said. And then back here, we, of course, have our pool. Because every big place like this has to have a pool. And, of course, then we're going to come up top where we see our rooftop party area and a viewing garden. I should really build something over this, because otherwise this just kind of looks weird. But that's... I don't care that much. Actually, oh. Really? I was unaware that could happen. Well, now I know. We're just going to move that up, because I don't use it to come up here ever. Alright, that's all we've got on this island. Oh, actually, it's not all. Of course, we got our floating island up there. That is my windmill farm. Windmills, when put in a high-altitude area, generate 20 power as opposed to 10, so I put a bunch of windmills up there, because I ran into the limit of of just power plants. I was using a bunch of the small ones to make it look better, and we just used too many. And they only generate 5 power apiece. So replacing that many, those windmills up there produce like 150% of the power if I had nothing but small portable power plants everywhere, the small generators. Now we're going to move over to the industrial island. A little wheezing. Hope you're having a wonderful time down there. And we're going to start off. These are, I guess we did have a couple more pre-builds. I forgot about these ones. We've got ourselves a couple of business houses. We're waiting for things to spawn in here, and we'll probably redecorate them once we get them going. We have Metagross living in here. I just put in the gaming setup for him. We'll probably turn this one into a proper quote-unquote home. But here we have our Pokemon gym. You come on in, you talk to the receptionist here. Then you come and do some training with Lucario. I figure this is probably a fighting gym of some kind. Nice refreshment center. You can check the numerical values of your punching or kicking or whatever you're doing. But if you're here to challenge the gym leader, that's over here. We have our spectator chairs over here, and we have a little battle arena where your gym leader sits here, and then challenger here, and you send your Pokemon out to fight. That was a fun one to build. Over here we have ourselves and this is probably not one of the better examples of reproductions I've done, but this is the Rust Syndicate building from Pokemon Legends ZA. It has a Japanese-style wall with spikes at the top, so we mimicked that with roofing and the iron gate. They have kind of a Zen garden outside with bamboo. No bamboo in this game, so we instead went with pine trees, pointy trees. I figured that's good enough. They also have a couple of statues out front that you can't really replicate, so we just have some of the Pokemon statues out here. Coming inside, we have sitting down here, we have reception over here, and we have the boss's room up here. The boss's room, again, is smaller just because of, I don't think we did quite as well as we could have. This is where Persian lives, though. Because there is nothing for the Rust Syndicate, we just kind of moved Team Rocket in here. So Persian's things are right here. This is the substitute for the boss. We had a little seating, and then he also had a Zen Garden where he did battles back here. Not a lot of room to do that, so we just kind of made do with what we had. And we head on down and out of here, and we're going to head up to our concert venue. Oh, I should say, and I don't go over this too often, but there's trees on top of the building too, so I went ahead and put trees on top of the building. Over here, we've got our concert venue / bar. So we, of course, have the queue outside, so you can wait to get inside. The bouncers' tables right here. We got a little arcade section. We've got the fight up on the TV here. It is Heracross v. Pinsir. Got seating here. Ditto doesn't know what his partner did over the time, so went ahead and built some bookshelves and music. 'Cause he figures, that's what they like to do. Dollface, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. So glad to have you here. You're one of my precious sprouts now, and maybe one day the forest will let you leave. How are you doing today? And for those of you who are popping in, because I know we got people popping in and out, I am Elfington. You can call me Elf. I'm a storyteller, and I am the keeper of names. I am a lore-based VTuber over on Irium, but I do gaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, and I've been doing a lot of Pokopia recently. Anyway, we got seating down here. Right now we're doing I should also say we're doing a tour of my pallet town, because we've done our build for the night. We'll end with the build we did again, because there's a couple things I want to put out there still. I'm doing great. Doing great. We got a dance floor. The Toxtricity twins up here have their stage. We got seating on the side, because, sometimes you need that. And we got an exit out back where, you can hang out and smoke behind the bar like the cool kids do. Don't smoke. It's not cool. Then we're going to head over to our lighthouse. This is modeled after those kind of red and white striped ones that you'll see often in media. But we made it super big. You can see we've got spotlights up there just barely. When we come on inside, we've got one solid pillar. I need decorations down here, but that's a thing for another stream. Here up our OSHA-approved staircase. I've never fallen down, and I'm not planning to do so now. You're working on your pallet town too? Awesome. This is a great game to co-play too. We got lots of electronics, because that's what Ditto assumes controls things up here, and he's not wrong. We got our light box, and we got the spotlights, just so you can have an illusion of it from down below. Next, we're going to take a look at our hotel. It is a 5-story hotel. We got a lobby floor, and then 4 floors of rooms. There are 3 rooms on each floor, 2 standard and 1 suite. We're going to come on inside. This is finally a hopping place. We got Decidueye and Mimikyu down in here in the lobby. We got lots of nice sitting. In here is where our buffet is, so you can come get yourself some food. I might have to reduce some of those to make it look a little better. I did awesome. Well, thank you so much. It means a lot. I put a lot of work into this. I'm very happy. But here you can see a suite. These we spent yesterday decorating our suites, so we're waiting for things to spawn. Florigato spawned in this one right here. We're waiting for someone to spawn at the tableside delivery cart. Then, of course, we have our various rooms over here. This is where Haxorus is going to spawn eventually. And over here we have... this is Chinchino's room. And then we have just some nice empty space up here. Wait, did I miss something here? I feel like something's not quite right. Or maybe I just did this as one. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Heading up to our 2nd floor. And I am going to put more elevators to do the rest of this. But for right now, that's just not in the cards. This is Blissy's room. Blissy giving me rocks! I want to know where you got those rocks from. I know it's supposed to be the egg. Whatever. But we got the very berry space over here to spawn someone into this room. And over here, we've got nothing but Pokeballs. This is where Tangela lives. do that. And heading up to our next floor. Looks like we got a couple of Pokemon around here. Over here, though, this is where Goldengo is. Or Goldango. And we have, I think this is just going to be his room altogether. Back here, this is a room for Pikachu and Mimikyu. We got them living in a room together. Then over here, we have a place where Absol will eventually spawn. And finally, up to the top room, the top floor, where we have our luxury suite here. This is Kirlia, spawns here. We have... I thought Typhlosion would have spawned at this one. Typhlosion would have spawned at this one, but he spawned at the other one. Never mind. We're good. We're good. And here we're going to have a Kadabra spawn eventually, probably. Coming up next, of course, we've got this room, which is just an empty room with no decorations in here. But here we've got our pop art, which this is where Typhlosion ended up spawning. And that is our hotel. We're going to take the express elevator down. And we will now go to the last island that we've done here. We've got another floating island up there, of course. That is another legendary kit that was built up there. It was my first floating island, and it is huge. We're going to start over here with the orchard area, where we have ourselves a tree house. We have our little woodcutter's home and a bush house that is used for Venusaur. We'll start up here in the treehouse, though. This is where Rowlet and Heracross live together. Just a cute little cozy house. We like it. Coming down, of course, we have our woodcutter's house. We probably have a little bit of wood there. We'll pick that up. Yeah, you probably have more for me, don't you? Yep, more wood. More wood! Perfect. He lives here with Hoppip. Over here, as I said, this is where Venusaur lives in the bush house. We're going to pick up the leaves that he leaves behind. We have 2 of every tree here. I know you can bunch them together to get them all down at once, but I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it just for the aesthetic. If I really wanted to, I could build some of the contraptions you see out on TikTok and whatnot. But I'm happy with how we built this out over here. This is our little reading nook. Here we have Tinkatink and Mime Jr. living here in our little reading nook. But we just, this was another viewer-submitted idea. And I feel like this one came out very nicely. We have a couple little lamps kind of hanging down. Lots of just seating and books for reading. I think it just looks cute. Over here we have our greenhouse. Inside of our greenhouse, we have... there are 2 ways to do a greenhouse. I did mine the kind of ramshackle, we're just planting flowers randomly way. I like the way that looks. It also looks very good if you plan out and like, well, this is going to be like the red roses, this is going to be the blue roses, this is going to be like the daffodils. So it looks good both ways. But I just prefer this one for me, and of course I have... all the food that I'm going to move away from there, I have already growing here. So we are just fine on the amount of food that we grow. We don't need a whole lot. This is just a house. It's where Dragonair lives. That house is where Munchlax and Snorlax live. Up here is my museum. This is the one I hate the most. This is one of my earliest builds. And it right now is just a rock farm, and I don't think looks very good. I want to redo it and make actual exhibits for the fossil Pokemon. But in the meantime, I get my rocks on. And of course, we hear Ho-Oh flying somewhere. I don't care particularly much about it. Yeah, there you are. Down here, we've got a Pokédoll little store. Originally, I built it so I could, use it as a place for Drifloon to come and take me away, but I didn't realize sealing would be a problem. And I didn't want to undo it because I like the way it looks so much. Let's take this moment real quick here while I am thinking about it. Let's grab yourself a beverage. Hydrate. And then check your posture and just make sure you're doing okay. Because I want you to be okay. Over here we have our cafe. You come in, you get your food, you pay, you grab a drink, and you come out here and you sit and eat and enjoy. Over here we have our open air store, no doors or anything. And the Pokemon can come in here and sell what they want, like gold teeth. Hitmontop, I don't want to know where you got those. Right now we just have someone living in there. Alright, what do you want, Pinsir? Oh, you like talking to Tyrantrum. Oh, you just wanted to talk, cool. Nah, I don't think it's a false smile. I think he likes you. But yeah, we got Blossom living here. Eventually we're going to have... Oh, you know what? It's right there. Let's just go ahead and grab the feather. Let's grab the flaming feather. I literally have nothing more to do with them, so I don't really care about it. But we got him. It's okay. Here we have Beldum, where he can work on various recycling tasks. This is our storage. We've been in it a couple of times, but just to show off the storage again. We have the crafting table here in the corner. It pulls from the 4 closest boxes. When you have it in a house like this, it always pulls from the 4 closest. I have it organized out there with frames, and when you go into a frame, you can just put whatever sprite you want into it. You just have to choose it, and it goes in. So I have it sorted in a way that I understand, and it is very expandable. I can add more storage as I need to. I just haven't had the need yet. Then coming behind the storage house, we have our graveyard. This is just to get some of the ghost Pokemon and Marowak to spawn. Of course, we keep it because we like it. We have an open grave because I thought, why not? And we have a skull down there for some reason. It's so I can get out easy. Over here we have the Gravekeeper's home. This is where Cubone lives. Originally with his roommates Ghastly and Haunter. I don't want to hear it. And Marowak now lives there too, since they have spawned. This is just a house where a bunch of the Smalls live. A little picnic area over here. We've got a surf shack for our beach area. And we have our playground over here. Playground again, another one of our suggested builds. We have a little swing set here for the adults to sit on. And then over here we've got the actual playground. We have a slide here for the Smalls, an actual jungle gym here. With another slide, which I use tent for. I think tent works very well for it. And we have climbing walls, ladders, and a nice little chain rope up there. And then we're going to go to the only other one that took me more than 1 day, but that's because I split it into 2 technically. This was a request for a pool, so I said, okay, we'll just do an entire beach. So we've got a lot of seating out here. We've made a couple of lifeguard stands, which I think turned out pretty good. It just has to give you the idea of a lifeguard stand, and I think it does that pretty well. But this is where all the Tatsugiri spawned in. It's very easy. You just need a plain table, or one of these side tables, an umbrella, and one of these chairs, and boom, you got Tatsugiri habitat. We, of course, also built a little bonfire area, and then we used the small 1x2 rugs and painted them with stripes to make them look like beach towels. And we put some Pokédolls on them. Then you come over here, you wash your feet off, and you can come on up to the boardwalk. Boardwalk is the other one that took a day. We have a dunk tank here. You grab some fruit, hit the target, and boom, down you go into the drink. Then we, of course, have a little photo op area. No Pokemon have used it, but my wife and I have. So we need to do some more stuff with that, but I think that is a very cute little area. This will be built out into an arcade. I said I was going to do this on my own time, but I never played today. That's okay. We have a claw machine here. We used a pen for for what we got, and then we did pipe to make the actual claw there. That was a viewer idea. I wasn't sure how to get that done, and they suggested it. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Over here, we have a bounce house using the restful bed, a couple of food stalls, and then we've got our the big thing that made this build happen, which was the Ferris wheel. We have Evie taking tickets. We've got we're using the audio interface as the ride controls. We have our little cars here made up of crystal blocks, iron grating, the iron scaffolding, iron gate, and the pop art sofas. And then, of course, oh, not that one. Still on that, of course I am. But then we built this. I'm very proud of myself. I got the circle right the very first time. Granted, it wasn't that hard to figure out how to do a circle, but hey, we did it, and it works. We got lots of good lights with it. This is probably my favorite build that we've done so far. I really do enjoy it. Then down there is our fishing shack. It's just a little house. Nothing really much to it. And we got some fishing stuff outside, but yeah, come inside here, we've got just little things. And that is the tour of the island. We love our island here. I think our island is fantastic. We're going to build Burning Mon out on that side of the beach. Should look quite nice. We'll do that as a special like we did with the SS Anne. I have also on stream fully rebuilt the SS Anne. I refurbished it. Ooh. I hear something. Hang on, I gotta check if that is a siren or not. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if we're in a warning. Sorry, just a moment here. So I think I hear something over there. Just severe. Two more. What are the other two? Usually it's the biggest one. Okay. Okay. So we're in a flood watch, thunderstorm warning. But it's not a tornado warning, so we're good. We're supposed to potentially get some tornadic behavior over the next couple of days. So I just have to be careful. I have to listen, and if it does come down to it, I just have to make sure that we get the little one up and good. So I want to put. I forgot that I had these on me. I want to get them out here and placed. Just a couple little mounds of volcanic activity, but yeah, we're ending again at where we started tonight, which is our forge area. So we just kind of come down here, where we've got, of course, our little lava area to help get things started, melting, what have you. We've got some tables to work on, a quenching tank, and we have our four little guys right here that we absolutely adore. This came together a lot better than I thought it was, and I am a fan. But I thought having a little lava pool down there looked nice, was cool, was good. I might... No, I gotta have that open. I have to have that open. So what we're gonna do to quote-unquote protect things, we're just gonna block that completely off. And yeah, I think we're good as we are now. I think this turned out quite well. And I, of course, am willing to take feedback or criticism, because I always like that. And we're 8,700 likes over on TikTok. That's great. But we're going to go ahead and bring up our wheel and figure out what our next build is going to be. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, did I actually close it this time? No, I didn't. Good. I didn't close it this time. So, our possibilities are a farmer's market, strip mall, an aquarium, a Gothic Victorian home, a carrot with a crown, whatever that means. Oh, never mind. That's why do we still have the hotel decorations on the wheel? That needs to go. And we have a landfill. So we're gonna go ahead and give her the old spinaroo. And looks like we're doing a Gothic Victorian home. So I have to figure out what I'm doing for that, how I'm doing that. And we will do that next time. But because I am feeling just a tad under, I do think I am going to end things here today. Try and get a little extra sleep, spend maybe a little extra time this evening with my wife. So I definitely want to thank everyone who joined me. I do appreciate you. I am going to be back tomorrow, 9 p.m., where we will try and build that Victorian home. And then we may start breaking up the Pokopia with some Subnautica 2, just because that's out. I really want to play it. But I want to thank everyone so much for joining me. I definitely do appreciate you. The follows we had tonight, all the likes, the views, the gifts, they do mean a lot to me. I will be also live tomorrow afternoon, doing karaoke over on Irium. So if you want to hear my my beautiful singing voice, you can join me over there. But again, thanks so much for joining me. I love you guys so much. The forest gives you its leave. I hope you all have a wonderful night.